Hi everybody, this is the full moon reading for all the signs. First I'm going to make the introduction and tell you a bit about the moon, what the name is and what it will mean about the energy, what the energy would mean with it, and then I will make a short reading for every sign. I hope you enjoyed it. Last month I did have a rather nice response. I hope I will even have a better response, and that it will be shown with the likes and shares and subscriptions. Half of my viewers aren't subscribed, but there's a lot of new ones which I'm very grateful for, and I welcome you to the channel, and I hope you can use all the information to your advantage. And that is why I do the full moon readings and the weeklies and the romance readings, the finance readings, and also the dailies, and of course the new moon readings. This is the full moon reading for February 2022. Time is flying past. We also have Valentine this month. We've had the new moon already, and now we have the full moon. The full moon means there is an end of a phase or a cycle, and there is now beginning, and there has to be room for new beginnings. The next full moon will occur on Wednesday, February the 16th, depending on where you are, but in Europe it will be at 11:57 a.m. But the moon will appear full the night before and after its peak, that is on the 16th. To the casual stargazer, the February full moon is also known as the snow moon, but this moon has more names, and I will just announce them a little bit, some of them. If you know of any other names for this full moon in February, then please leave a reaction in the descriptions or the reactions below the video. The explanation behind February's full moon, full moon's name, the snow moon, is fairly straightforward. One, it is known as the snow moon due to the typically heavy snowfall that occurs in February, at least in the past. I know the climate change makes a difference because the world has changed and is different on its axis. If you are an astrologer, you will most probably agree with me and know this. And that's why the birth signs or going into different signs has also changed. My experiences, it used to be the 21st or the 22nd that the moon signs or the zodiac signs changed, but now it can be the 19th or the 20th in most cases. On average, February is in the United States the snowiest month, according to the data from the National Weather Service. In the 1760s, Captain Jonathan Carver, who had visited with the Nordowesia in Dakota, wrote the name used for this period was the snow moon, because no more snow commonly falls during this moon than any other winter. Now, the alternative names are the names of this moon have historically had a connection to animals. The Cree traditionally called this the bald eagle moon or eagle moon. I'm sorry if I butcher the names. OJIBWE, the OGB called it the bear moon, and the light or Tingit black bear moon. refer to the time when the bear cubs are born. The Dakota also called this the raccoon moon. Certain Algonquin people named it the groundhog moon, and the Haida named it the goose moon. Another theme of this moon's name is scarcity. The Cherokee names of the moon, of the bonny moon and the hungry moon, give evidence to the fact that food was hard to come by at this time. New moons are generally a time of rejuvenation, and they mark the beginning of a new cycle. Aquarius is a very emotionally stunted sign, meaning that this new moon places emphasis on seeing situations from a very objective perspective. This is also a good time to contact your friends and keep close with your communities, like I've said throughout nearly all my, if not all my readings this week, because of Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is not only meant for lovers or prospective lovers or people that are hooked up or married or living together to think of their partner in love, but you can also think of partners in business. You can think of your father, your mother, your siblings, and let them know that you love them, especially nowadays that we live so far apart. Make a Zoom call, make a Skype call, make a messenger call, and let them know how much you love them. Send that message or send a bunch of flowers. Besides all that, on February the 3rd, Mercury finally, in the research that I have done, it was February the 4th that Mercury finally entered its retrograde cycle. But it also has a tail 10 to 14 days after this cycle. While communication may have been hazy and technology and not technology alone, electrical and mechanical things were prone to malfunction over those preceding weeks, life should be returning back to normality. On Valentine's Day, Mercury enters Aquarius, opening us up to more receptive to new ideas. While Mercury is traveling through Aquarius, our ideas may become more progressive and inventive, but our thoughts might be more fragmented. This is the last bit of Aquarius, as we will be going over into Pisces. The monthly full moon occurs in Leo on February the 16th. While new moons are associated with new beginnings, full moons bring about endings. This could indicate the final culmination of a work project or a great progression in romance or other difficulties. So heavy times will be gone. With the full moon in Leo, now is the time to introspect and try to ascertain our purpose in life. This is a fruitful time for both love and wisdom, and we must accept the light of the Leo full moon with open hearts. That is the fire sign. So that means passion, action, creativity, being strategic. The final transition or transit of the month occurs on between the 16th, that's the full moon, but it can also be between the 15th and the 18th, as I've just mentioned, that you can see it shine fully on the 15th. When the sun shifts into Pisces, The start of Pisces season indicates a period of powerful introspection. Why? Because Pisces is a water sign. It is empathic, it is intuitional, or uses stand for intuition, and also psychic or empathic. They are people that represent that, and love, passion, nurturing, sensuality and sexuality. Also, when the sun shifts into Pisces, there is a start. This Pisces season indicates a period of powerful introspection, like I said, and looking towards what we are, what we want, and to get out to know ourselves as well. And here, I will, and I can. We are less tired of pragmatic ideas, and thus we can dream of life unburdened by our current sufferings. Pisces is a sign of empathy, love and wisdom, but it is not practically a sign of tangible action. As a result, people may feel less inclined to invest their energy into initiative in the real world, because they are empathic. They work with the divine. They are in line. They're usually channels. This is Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. Also, I find that Pisces, because the fish are always faced opposite to each other, could bring in confusion, and as they don't know where to go, because they go with the flow. They are beautiful people. My experience and my knowledge of Pisces, the women are very different to the men. Men can be more susceptible and be tempted to the weaknesses of life, like drink or escapism in gaming, as it is nowadays. The women are much more forceful and very good business women. I've worked for Pisces. I know a lot of Pisces, and Pisces are full of love, but sometimes they get muddled up in other people's emotions. I'm sorry, I know I'm getting hot here, or I'm getting hot. I haven't even got the central heating on, so I know I'm on the right track. It is the angels and the divine helping me to explain what Pisces is. Not only through my experiences, but what I know of Pisces. They are one of the most helpful people, loving people. They're too soft for their own kind, both men and both females. But I find that the females, the ladies, are very good business women. The men, I'm not so sure. I think they're too bigger softies, and they just want to be loved, and they want the recognition and the appraisal of their partners. But they are people that stay with their partners for life. That is what I know. Perhaps it's not much, but that I know. I don't do the astrology. I only do the characteristics of the astrological signs. So use this gentle energy, this spiritual energy, the empathic energy. Listen to your intuition and your own emotions. Let your subconscious come out into the material world. New ideas, bring them out into the material world and make things happen. Don't be scared. Don't doubt yourself. Like Pisces, they are a dual sign. They're one of the three. There is a recognition to duality to Pisces, Gemini and Libra. But I also find that Sagittarius is a dual sign, because it's half man, half animal. So I think there are four, but that's personal, and that is my intuition. So I try to understand both sides. They are always in fighting with each other, especially the Gemini and the Pisces and Sagittarius. They're in strife with the light side and the dark side, or the negative and the positive. But remember, we can't live without one or the other. So they are in battle, always in battle to get the perfect side out. They are also perfectionists. They want to be good, they want to be loved, and they want to give love. They give more than what they usually take. I hope you understand, and I hope you've liked this introduction, and I hope you will find it useful in understanding your Pisces, your Gemini, and your Libra, let alone the Sagittarius. Take care, and I'll see you in the reading. Please like and share and subscribe. Thank you. Your reading for the full moon in February 2022, and this is the full moon in Aquarius still, and we're going also into Pisces, so the energy is definitely going to change into a more intuitive, spiritual, loving, passionate, nurturing type of energy. Also go with the flow. That is what I heard for you in my meditative, or I was thinking on you and what I felt, what could happen to you this month. Okay, and I've written it down, and I hope I've written it down in correct English. Okay, so be aware of your intuition, your subconscious, open your heart and your solar plex. So you might be more sensitive than usual with this new full moon, because we're going into Pisces and they represent the moon, believe it or not. Also Cancer. Okay, so the moon is coming into your house of creativity, which indicates major creative breakthrough. Don't let the idea that you have in your mind slip. You must invest your energy into this project or into this idea. Bring this idea out into the material world, because Mercury is also entering your house, the same house of creativity, and the full moon is occurring also in the house of friendships. So you might be talking or meeting more people, you could be making new friendships. Also speak with people that are older than you, more mature, to get their ideas, and ask them for help if you need help to effectively execute your idea. Perhaps you have an idea on buying a house, something like that, and you don't know how to do it. So ask somebody that's mature or knows about things like that, their advice on how to do it and to give a helping hand. However, don't let these ideas infringe on any of your artistic vision, since Libras can often be over reliant on others. Because you always weigh things up. After all, you are the scales, so you might procrastinate, take time out, and this can cause delays, and this can cause the moment of opportunity to disappear. Also, there is a major transit in the Sun entering Pisces in your 6th house, and that is the health and organization. So get organized and also take care of your health. Don't overthink things, your mental health. Take time out to rest and to rejuvenate. Now is also a great time to reorganize your business, your house, or your relaxation time. You might want to meet people, but don't double book dates, things like that. So be constructive and really make the appointments and note them down in your agenda diary. There could also be a reorganization if you work from home, and you might be clearing out work stuff to make space and to find a sense of new fulfillment. And that is my intuitive reading for you. Now we're going to the cards, and you have the moon. Like I said, the moon is represented by Cancer, or represents Cancer, and also Pisces. Like I also said, these are very sensitive people. You might be hooked up with one, but like I said, you could be meeting friends or making new friends. So the good one of these water signs could come in. So that is Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. And they might help you. Perhaps you might want to develop your spiritual side and face your fears, for instance, because the moon, it has the light side and the dark side. The dark side you can see is our fears, our secrets. You might have to do some research because you're in the spotlight. Where there is a spotlight, there is illumination. That means something is highlighted. So you might want to take on that issue. If you have fears, on how to confront your fears, on how to overwin your fears, you might want to learn to do meditation, yoga, something spiritual. Also, you are on your right path to your northern node, whether it is spiritually or whether it is career-wise or romance-wise. There could be a lot of passion. You might be harboring a secret that you're secretly in love with somebody or admire somebody. After all, we do have Valentine on the 14th, the full moon on the 16th, and then round the 20th we'll go into Pisces. So it is a massive week in change, and after that as well, because with all the retrogrades or going direct from planets to moon, the full moon, you see the full moon is waning, and every time, every day, the energy gets lesser and less. But the full moon, definitely a day or two before and a day or two afterwards, still has a magical long power. Now for the Queen of the Moon Oracle card, you have number 9. So something could be coming to an end, something is coming full circle, and also it says but there will be a new beginning. Okay, so in this let go of the old with the full moon, because that's what full moons are about, ending of a phase, going into a new phase. So you definitely have strong moon influences. Okay, assessing, like I told you, take clutter away, assess what has to go away, assess on how you want to move forward, doing the research on how to move forward. So assess the situation or a question at hand. This will give you bigger insight, as you have the word insight. See beyond appearances, masks, cliches and cultural stereotypes to gain insight. So basically talk and communicate with others, find out what their interests are, what they do for a living, etc., etc. I hope if you're not hooked up, that you find a beautiful new love, because this energy is amazing. So you've also got number 70, and 70 becomes 7, so luck is on your side. So maintain the balance and just be yourself. You are enough the way you are. Just have a bigger insight. Okay, use your wisdom, Libra. Take care, stay safe and be blessed. Thank you.